Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Satnam, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live, and thank you to those of you that are watching this replay. We are actually watching this video live streaming, but it has actually been pre-recorded because, again, for the third time in a row, I am in Argentina, and I'm really excited to see how I feel when I get back. But happy full moon, total lunar eclipse in Taurus. Normally, I would be doing a ceremony on this day, but since I'm not here, I did want to make sure that I did a collective reading for everyone for the energies of the eclipse. So I'm going to be using my regular card spread. And I'm also going to pull some Gene Keys cards, which are amazing for powerful and potent messages. And I always like to use them for specific special events. And this is definitely a special event. I hope that this eclipse that you're feeling amazing and beautiful. If you didn't get a chance to watch my astrology video for this full moon eclipse, as well as my human design video, then make sure you check those out. There are the two videos that came right before this one on my channel. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at the beauty and the power of this eclipse. So without further ado, let us actually just hop into the reading. But actually, I do want to share some things with you before we start. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't do announcements, which I normally do. But anyways, again, just thank you for being here. If you're new and you like this content, make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Also download my free moon astrology guide, which will tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. You'll get an email every Wednesday called the Moon Magic Report, which gives you the astrology and the horoscope for the week ahead. And people love getting that in their inbox. And we also have the STARSEED membership, which is an amazing membership to help guide you through all of the amazing transits, the astrology of the whole year. And we follow the ancient Atlantean philosophy in regards to astrology. And then also I am going to be very soon coming out with the Moon Goddess training level 1, 2, and 3 for all of 2023. The link to sign up for all 3 levels. I'm going to be doing a special pricing if you want to sign up for all 3 levels up until the beginning of the year. And otherwise, you can sign up for each level separately if you want to. But it's super exciting. It's an ancient Atlantean mystery school. and it guides us through powerful learning the fundamentals. I was going to say the foundational knowledge, or the fundamental knowledge of ancient Atlantean philosophy and why they taught what they taught. Hermetic alchemy is included there, sacred geometry, like, oh my God, it's like jam-packed with information. It's literally like going to school and learning occult topics and stuff like that. So it's fascinating to me. I hope that you feel drawn to that as well. That's coming up soon. And I also have Atlantean astrology readings available for booking. If you want to get on my schedule, there's a link below for everything that I offer, and also my website. So thank you for listening to me, but let's dive into this reading to see what this eclipse has in store for us. So I'm going to say a little prayer to clear the cards, and we'll dive right in. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, for being here with us this day. I would like to ask help clearing the energy of the cards as well as my energy, so I can be that open channel of wisdom and messages to come through to everyone that's watching this video, when it's being live stream shared, or when anyone that's watching the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Aaj Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Aaj Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Aaj Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Aaj Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. All right, let's pull some cards. So I do want to shuffle these just a little bit. So how is everyone feeling during this eclipse energy? Isn't it insane? This eclipse season has just so much going on, and also so many new experiences for me anyways. All right, let's take a look at these two. And what's the overall theme? Whoa. Okay. Easy there. Let's pick that up. And we'll put it right there. And let's see what is the animal spirit that is going to guide us through this crazy lunar eclipse energy. So the lunar eclipses, or just, full moons in general, are heightened energy, heightened energy. All right, so we got two of them. We're going to go with it, and let's dive into what we got. Wands, swords, wands, and one major arcana. The major arcana, you guys are going to freaking love it. So we get the Magician for our first card, which is known as the Intuition card. I love like the comet in the background, or like the little fairy wand. And I believe this is the fairy godmother from the Cinderella story. So the fairy godmother, a French fairy tale. The magician is a helping hand. She has the ability to change raw materials into something wonderful, and dreaming into doing. But she is only the helping hand. It is up to the protagonist to use her support moving forward to do the right thing. This is uncanny, okay? Because when I was doing the human design reading, the second gate that this eclipse is found in is called the receptive, the gate of the receptive. It's that very feminine yin-like frequency that basically is telling you to like be there and be present, but it's like hold space for you to receive the wisdom so that then you can take action in a very young kind of way. So the fact that this card is showing up, the Magician is also known as, you know, the Hermetic alchemist. Like, you have the magic within you to manifest and do and create anything. And this is what this moon is telling us, is that if you tune into this very receptive, beautiful frequency of Taurus or Hathor or Hathor, right? The house of the sun, which I talked about in the human design reading, you actually understand what this really means. So this is about us stepping into self-confidence. This eclipse is inviting us to be confident, to have breakthroughs, to move through a breakthrough, and to be very resourceful for ourselves, for everything that we do in our lives. But we are literally being invited to turn raw materials into something wonderful and dreaming into doing. How beautiful. But it depends all on us. That's the magic of this, is that you have to do the work yourself. You can't, it's not just going to happen for you. And I love that it does hold that frequency for us when we connect to this card, the Magician, in this specific deck. So the challenge, look at this. Oh my God. King of Wands, but this is the Phoenix that rises from the ashes. You've got the sun right over there. And the sun is also with the South Node, which is in Scorpio, which is all about death and rebirth, and the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So we've got the moon, this is the eclipse cards. The moon is the Magician in this eclipse, and the sun is the King of Wands. It's the Phoenix that rises from the ashes. And this is in the challenge position for us. So the King of Wands is a symbol of strength. The legend of the Phoenix spans many cultures, but in all of them, the firebird represents nobility, rebirth, strength, and loyalty. This is about honesty, being honest with yourself, activating your passion, stepping into leadership, charm, and also being flexible. So what the magic, right? The magic is happening, right? The Magician, the magic is happening, and we are going to experience it through the emerging of the Phoenix, through the transformation, through the breakthrough that we have, through the mutation, through the quantum shift that we're experiencing right now, like literal quantum shift. And this is amazing because it's so connected to the energy of the moon and the sun. In fact, it almost looks like in this card we have a moon, and in this card we obviously have a sun. And there's galactic frequency as well, which I was talking about yesterday. It's like the galaxy. It's like that very powerful receptive frequency that this moon is inviting us into in the sign of Taurus. So the challenge is to rise from the ashes. But the magic is there. Like, the power is there. We just need to rise from the ashes after our transformation. We need to step into the beautiful breakthrough. Okay, this next card is kind of interesting because it is the overall theme. And it is the Nine of Swords. So if you look at this, the Nine of Swords, this card is very, very visually, it's very interesting. I mean, you see the family at the bottom, they're sort of crying and worried. And then you've got either a daughter or who that is. I don't know who that is, but she's sort of hovering or levitating. We're going to find out right now what it all means. But it's a super interesting visual image of the overall theme of this moon. Like, this is the overall theme visually. What are we talking about here? This is Oedipus. Okay. The Greek mythological story of Oedipus. The Nine of Swords represents decision-making controlled by anxiety. Okay, so the overall theme is that many people in the world right now are making decisions from their anxiety instead of from their receptive ability, their intuitive ability, their strategy and authority, right? The oracle at Delphi. Oh, that's the oracle. Oh, they came to see the oracle. What? The oracle at Delphi warns the king that his son, Oedipus, will one day kill him. Wow. Had he not let his fears control him and raised his son in love and hate, the king's eventual death could have been avoided. So they're here to visit the oracle, and look at all the swords. That's just crazy. So this can represent anxiety, terror, nightmares, obsession, insomnia. So living in fear basically is the overall theme of collective energy right now. It's like many people are living in fear and getting sort of these like, this is the bad luck that's going to follow you for the rest of your life, or even the planet. This is what's happening on the planet. But the truth is that we, again, going back to these cards, we have the power to change and rise from the ashes. Yes, there is a death that's required, a symbolic death, a symbolic ritual that is required for us to move through this energy. You have to have the breakthrough. You need to like have the death and the release. And so unless you're willing to do that, you're going to continue living in anxiety, in fear, in nightmares, in terror, etc., etc. We move to the wisdom from the ancestors for us, and it is the Three of Wands, who's got this beautiful young woman climbing up the ladder, and it's the story of the enchanted pig from Romania. The Three of Wands represents hard work and travel. So, cool. So our spirit guides are telling us hard work and travel. You've got to put in the work. We already heard that in the Magician card. If you want to rise from the ashes, you've got to put in the work. You got to let go of the fears, right? The princess takes a long journey to rescue her prince, making sacrifices and surviving trials along the way. If she stays motivated, her efforts will be rewarded. If she stays motivated. How beautiful is that? And the cool thing that I see in this is like, she's going to rescue her prince, right? And she, to me, represents this feminine aspect, this feminine quality that I've been talking about, the moon in the second gate or the second gene key, that moves from the shadow of dislocation to the gift of orientation to the city of unity. But it's the duality, right? Masculine, feminine are coming together and becoming one. But here, she, the feminine, is going to rescue the masculine. So it kind of brings you back to the theme all over again, where the feminine, the receptive feminine is, in this picture, she's acting very sort of in a masculine way. Taking action is very masculine. Meditating, receiving, listening is very feminine. So this is that sacred feminine that with the power of taking action, the masculine, the yang, through the power of the yang, can activate, heal, and really create miracles. So we go from being told that we have the magic, but we're the ones that need to do the work. The challenge is to rise from the ashes like the phoenix, which requires that you let go of the fears, that you let go of the nightmares, that you stop thinking, having so much anxiety in your life, and that you actually put in the hard work to make it happen, to like go rescue your prince or whatever it is that you're going to get or receive or activate in your life, which also another way to put this is to go find your purpose, which has everything to do with the eclipse season. The two eclipses that happen are both, the first one was on the 28th gate, which is all about going and finding our purpose. And here we are, like we have transformed, we're transmuting, we need to release so that we can truly, right? We have this image of like ascending up towards a higher consciousness, a higher knowing, super freaking powerful. You are going to love both of the cards that we get. They are both fire element cards, which I think is super interesting because in the event that I'm at, I'm in the fire group. But we've got the bat and the vulture. The bat and the vulture. Okay, so the bat, these are actually very, very cool energies to get. They're very transformative. They're very kind of eclipse-like, but here they are. The bat represents darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. Wait, what? And the vulture, the guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. And that is how those dark nights of the soul, like rising from the ashes, can really feel. Like it's bad, but it's actually good. Wow. Powerful energy here for this eclipse, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here, for being a part of this channel. Thank you for your support. I can't wait to get back and to get back to our regular weekly, daily broadcast. For now, I hope you enjoy these videos that I've uploaded. I hope you have an amazing, amazing lunar eclipse. And definitely this is one to charge your crystals under, dance under, meditate with, be in that receptive space, and you will find your direction in life. Before I forget, I'm going to do one card from the Gene Keys, because I did say I was going to use these, and then all of a sudden I was like, yeah, we're done. The message felt complete, but let's do one. We'll do one. Okay, so the 6th Gene Key, I feel like I just pulled this card. I don't know when. Might have been for the last eclipse. You guys are going to have to tell me in the comments. So diplomacy, the sixth Gene Key of diplomacy. So this Gene Key moves from the shadow of conflict to the gift of diplomacy and to the city of peace. Emotional maturity means that your awareness operates even during the most profound emotional states. This is wisdom, especially on a full moon eclipse where emotions are definitely heightened. My gift to you, I am here to invite you to drop your defenses. Let down your guard. Stop fighting against your own humanity by refusing to see, feel, and accept your inner demons. Ooh. There is a way to calm emotional waters in your intimate relationships and in the world without repressing or avoiding the truth. There is a way to dissolve seemingly insurmountable barriers to peace. Know precisely when it's time to act, when it's time to speak, and how to speak powerfully yet from the heart. The true path of peace and diplomacy requires that you fearlessly look at and embrace your own weaknesses. Don't protect yourself from your deepest emotions, and you will find that your timing, communication, and relationships will improve. Naturally, others will want to confide in you, and you will sense just what is needed, even in the most emotionally volatile situations. Your very presence can have the power to shift the energy of a room or a relationship from one of conflict to peace. Beautiful. So the eclipse bringing us this frequency of peace. I love it. Thank you guys all so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, and I will see you all again soon. Sat Nam.